A warm welcome to all. Now we will see about the satin fabric. Satin fabric is also the variation of plain fabric. While formation of fabric, the yarns, the warp and weft yarns, warp yarns and filling yarns are interlaced, and we are getting a plain fabric in such a way that in satin when the warp yarns are floats on the surface. If the fabric is known as satin, and we are getting a diagonal effect there, the weave effect while on the surface of the fabric, that it will be seen on the diagonal lines. That means long floats. That long floats will be seen as a diagonal lines. If the warp yarns, that means the lengthwise yarns floats on that surface, then it will be called as a satin fabric. The satin is a lustrous and shining effect fabric. Then it will be soft and silky. It will be good draping quality. Then it's in versatile nature. Then the variations, while creating the variations of the fabric, the various types of satins, that means silk satin, polyester satin, cotton satin, like that various types of fabrics are produced. Then the satin fabric is used for clothing purposes, home decoratives, then also for accessories. Comparing to the plain weave fabric, it will be shiny and it will be more lustrous, so that for decoration purposes and all it will be used. The satin fabric is used. While coming to the characteristics, the quality of the fabric will be nice and it will be long lasting comparing to the other weaves. Then the satin fabric is created by the different types of interlacing. That means in the plain weave, by interlacing warp and filling yarns alternately, then we will be getting the weave effect. But in the satin, in the same way, by interlacing warp and filling yarns, but the warp yarns float on the surface, then it will be called as a satin fabric. For alternate 3 or more warp yarns floats, and then under the weft yarns it will go through. Then like that, in each row by interlacing, that it will be coming as a diagonal line. That diagonal lines only will be creating the effect of the lustrous and shiny effect. That means soft and silky texture. Then while coming to see the color of the fabric, if we are creating in a dark shades, the colors will look nice and will be attractive. For creating decorative items, then for additional home decorations, then for accessories, then for clothing purposes also, this satin weave is used. Then we have to identify this satin by using pick glass. We have to place the fabric on the surface of the table or anything. Then we have to place the pick glass. Then we have to check the interlacing by counting the yarns. Then we will be able to identify whether it is plain weave or twill weave or satin weave. Like that we will be able to identify the weave of the fabric. Then the interlacing will be differ in the satin weave. That satin weave is the variation of satin. Then in the same way it will also looks very nice, and then the surface also will be looking shiny and textured effect. Then the difference between satin and sateen is if the weft floats on the surface of the fabric, it is known as a satin weave. The both are in the same way, by the same both are created in the same way, and the variations are seen through the floating of whether warp yarns or filling yarns. Like that we will be able to check the design of the weave, so that satin weave is a structured fabric. It will be used for mostly clothing and all purposes, and the shiny effect will be obtained. Is it clear?